Hey guys, welcome back to the front line. It's your girl Shamar. Pull up a chair. Come on in the cabin. We got some stuff to talk about today, guys. You know, every so often we do episodes, guys, where I feel like we get like a really big revelation, right? I don't really like to use that word, but only because it's in the New Testament, right? But I don't know what other word to use right now, right, guys? I just know that as I've been on this journey, some things just become more and more, like as I'm going along, I just start thinking, oh, I got a handle on this. I know what's going on now, right? Oh, I'm just waiting for my rescue at this point, right? I'm waiting for what is promised to Israel, right? And then I'll start reading, and then I'll get a newfound clarity, right? And as I'm reading and I'm getting this newfound clarity, I realize I don't have a handle on what I thought was understood. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all got to understand, we are at a disadvantage because they have been working on this plan to deceive us for a very long time, guys. This has been very well coordinated. So to peel back the layer of all these lies and all this deception, I feel like it's gonna kind of come how it goes or go how it comes. You know what I mean? So if we're pulling back layers of deception, our truth is going to be revealed in layers. You understand? This is an amazing layer to me. I thought I knew who I was. I've been saying I'm Israel. I've been saying that, guys. Y'all been too, probably. And I thought I knew who was Israel. I thought I was watching all of the pieces at play, and I understood that, we had the matriarchs. You know what I'm saying, guys? That we had our matriarchs. You know what I'm saying? That we had our 12 tribes until we went on this journey, right, guys? And we realized that, hold up, the Creator is like, yo, Israel's over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like air hockey, and you just seeing that uh that that goal trying to be reached. You know what I mean? And for me, the Creator is I'm just ever watching this goal as it progresses. You know what I'm saying? To the finish line. And right now, I've realized, that puck is Israel. We're trying to get to the finish line, which is the Creator. You know what I mean? So I'm trying not to lose sight of that puck no matter what comes along. And I realized at one point they got me to lose sight. You here because they got you to lose sight too. But now you notice it. Let's look at something else today, guys. Let's talk about this conflict. This family conflict, guys, that was taking place here, right? This blood on blood stuff that we're going to see that is clearly taking place in this book we're reading, guys. All right. What we see is some tribes break away from the kingdom. They ask to be ruled over, and they head south. They head south, guys. They break away. They head south. So I want you to pay attention to Jacob's story, right? Sorry, not Jacob's story. Jacob brings his sons in because Jacob is dying. And Jacob brings his sons in, and he has this, I guess you want to say, sit down with them, and he begins to tell them what he is forecasting in their future. You know what I mean? As it pertains to their role in Israel. Okay, guys? So Jacob is not, I don't see where Jacob says this is what the Creator has said. So, hey, I don't know where Jacob got this from. All right, guys. I'm not here to say it was, if it was given to him from the Creator. I'm not here to say it wasn't. I'm just saying it isn't stated in the Torah. So we left to speculate. All right, guys. That's all I'm saying about that. So you use your mind on that, where you think it came from. All right. I'm not here to shape that today. What I am here to shape today is that we have been misreading some things in the Torah, right, guys? Some very, very critical things. So today we're going to go over these blessings. All right. Some said it was the blessings, right? When I'm reading this, it's sounding like somebody's blessed, but it's not who we've had this entire time as being the blessed person, right? So we got Genesis 49. And in Genesis 49, guys, I'm going to read this passage all the way through. We got the Strong's Concordance in here. And we're going to talk about Judah, how Judah prevails, right? The Torah tells us that, Judah's going to prevail, right, guys? So we're going to talk about how Judah prevails, right? And if it is, in fact, Judah that's supposed to, right, guys? Because, they like to say line upon line, precept upon precept, in a lot of these camps, guys. And I didn't notice that there is a line upon line about which specific son it looked like, is supposed to be blessed. Whatever that that's a modern word, but y'all know what I'm saying. Whatever this family line that's supposed to represent Israel, who that's supposed to come through. All right, guys, let's talk about it, because y'all hear Shamar saying how I feel lately, about this specific Southern Kingdom, because it was a couple of brothers and uncles and all of this stuff down there in the Southern Kingdom. Okay, so we need to talk about. No, it wasn't any uncles. They were all brothers. Sorry, I was starting to think Manasseh. We need to talk about this, y'all, because I'm going to show y'all something right here in what Jacob says. I don't want to carry on too long. Let's get to the business. Come on. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you which shall befall you in the last days. The last days, guys. This is going to happen in the last days. All right. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, the excellency of power. All right, guys, I'm going to read through this entire thing, and then I'll come back to the passages I want to address in this, all right? So just stay with me. I'm going to break this up into two parts. In the next part, we're going to talk about Joseph's fruitful wells. Okay, guys, but in this part, we're going to continue to talk about Judah prevailing. So I'll break it up into two parts. They both have to do with one another. All right, guys? All right, so I'm going to read through this, like I said, and come back to it. All right. So let's go down to 4. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed. Then defilest it thou. He went up to my couch. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they digged down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel. Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stoopeth down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Binding his fowl unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine, he washed his garments in white, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea. He shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon. Zidon. Issachar is a strong ass crouching down between two burdens. And he saw that the rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulders to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse's heel, so that his rider shall fall backward. I've waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Gad is a troop, shall overcome him, but he shall overcome it at last. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall. The archers have sorely grieved him, and shot at him, and hated him. But his bow abode in strength, and the arm of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Israel. From thence is the shepherd of the stone of Israel. Even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee, and by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with the blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breast and of the womb, guys. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors, unto the utmost bounds of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is that their father spake unto them, and blessed them, every one according to his blessing. He blessed them. All right, so Jacob dies, all right, after this, but prior to this, this is what he says to his sons, right? So now you'll notice everybody doesn't get, something comforting. Dan has said he's going to judge. He's a viper. It doesn't sound too great for him. Naphtali is let loose. Benjamin is going to raven. This is not, Issachar is crouching down. This is not sounding flattering to none of these sons, okay? Now, we've always thought that what was said to Judah was flattering, right? But first, before we get to Judah, let's go on up here to Simeon, because there's an order to this thing, okay? Let's start at the beginning, actually. Let's go ahead and start with Reuben, right? Firstborn. Okay, Reuben is the firstborn. Reuben slept with, I'm not sure which one of these women he went up to. I forgot, actually. I do actually recall, because I remember the story, but I can't remember her name right now in this moment. It's really not that important, because to me, that's what got him booted out. It don't matter who you slept with. As long as they slept with your father, that's a breaking of the law. So who that person's name is irrelevant in this moment. Jacob saying he did it. Excuse me, guys. Jacob saying he did it. We know he didn't get blessed as a result, so He did it. All right, so let's move on. Simeon. I want y'all to pay close attention to number 5, Simeon and Levi. It says, Simeon and Levi are brethren, instruments of cruelty in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Okay. Go down to 7. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I'll divide them, it says. Simeon and Levi, for the sake of Dinah's honor, I'm believing this is what the Creator's talking about right here, where it says that they killed a man. Excuse me. I question this secret and this assembly right here, this reference to an assembly. This is the Strong's Concordance. I'm not highlighting because for certain words I don't feel the need for us to go to them. But we're going to use that concordance in just a second. So hang tight. They, right here, it says that they were meeting in secret, that there was an assembly going down. And it says that their wrath was fierce, right, and cruel. Now, when you think about Levi, right, guys, and Simeon, Levi is connected to the Holy Roman Emperor, guys. I done already showed y'all that is Moses' great-grandson. I can't remember what number. Moses might be like his 8th great-grandfather. But the Holy Roman Emperor is a direct descendant of Moses. So we already know that the Vatican is related to Moses, right? So we know that the church does not operate as an independent entity. It operates as the hierarchy, right, above even some of these kings, okay, from the look of it, all right? Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is this, that they've worked cohesively. The church and the states of these countries typically work hand in hand. We've seen in the past where the so-called, state might have separated from the church and they were warring and all these great things. But let us not lose sight what that looked like. Don't forget what the Christian Crusades looked like when they was out here forcing their JC on everybody and bringing that New Testament to these shores and coming over here and teaching you guys how to be husbands and having us subservient and all of this crap. Come on, man. Never forget that. Never forget why we're here. It was our conduct. Never forget they were used. They were used to put us in check. We broke our covenant. We want to run around talk about gold and kings and all of this shit, and we ain't yet remembered. We broke our covenant, man. Where is our humility? If the Creator showed up and threw me a peanut butter sandwich, I would be good. Because the Creator's with me now. I don't need gold. And I damn sure don't need no king. I would have everything I needed. So at this point, we see the church is led by Levi. Okay, I don't really know what Simeon is doing, but I know the Holy Roman Emperor is a direct descendant of Moses. So we know that the church is led by Levi. So now let's get on down here to Judah, because I want to talk about Judah. Right, guys? I want to skip down past Levi and let's get to the main person we're here for, right? In this moment, because it's somebody even greater than Judah. Let's keep going. I want to get to what this says. Right here, number 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy. Their father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. Okay, from the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stood down, he stooped, crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him? It says he's a lion's whelp. The lion's whelp is the thing that hits the lion and tames the lion. All right, guys? The scepter shall not depart, says right here, number 10. This is what we all here for, because I'm going to tell you something. This is the one that we always get. To me, we didn't really absorb this right. I had somebody say to me, Shamar, what do you think about where the book of Daniel is saying something about a sealed book, seal it to the end, And I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's been this book. This book has been sealed to people, man. We might be finding out that it's a few other ones, but it does include this book. There's been stuff in this book that's been here that we just did not absorb the right way, man. It was not time yet. It was not the last days, okay? Like this book is telling us right here that this is talking to. It says here, this is for the last days. Where'd it go? Right here. This shall befall you in the last days. The end of verse 1. All right, guys? We haven't been absorbing number 10, right? Let's read it again. Let's read it with our eyes open. Let's read it with mother in your ear, telling you what she was trying to tell you right here. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Who? Shiloh? What is Shiloh, y'all? Let's see. I've been telling y'all about Shiloh, haven't I? Let's go to it. Shiloh, perhaps he whose it is. What? Did y'all know that Shiloh means he whose it is? Right here. Did y'all know that? Shema, I've been telling y'all that. But I don't want y'all to just believe me anymore. Let me show you what the hell I'm talking about right here. Shiloh means to who it belongs to. He whose it is. Okay, guys? We got that? We got it, right? And here's the thing. It's not going to tell you that it's masculine or feminine, and I like that. I like that. But we ain't going to talk about that right now. It's Shiloh's. All right? Now let's go on back to the passage at hand, because now you know who Shiloh is. Shiloh means to who it belongs to. So who are we speaking to? Let's go back to it. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the lawgiver from between his feet. Who is the lawgiver? The lawgiver is Judah. No, sorry. The lawgiver is Levi. Sorry, guys. I thought I heard somebody knock on the door. The lawgiver is Levi, guys. The lawgiver is between his feet. Until Shiloh. So let's read it the way it's supposed to be. Now that we know what Shiloh means, I'm going to read it the way it's supposed to be said, okay? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until who it belongs to returns, and unto him the gathering of the people will be. It was never supposed to be Judah's. Judah separated themselves. This is what the Torah is telling me, y'all. This is what the Torah has shown me. This is what I have shown you in the Torah. Don't get mad at me, man. You couldn't possibly be mad at me. If you mad, you mad at the Torah. You ain't mad at me. I done told y'all that before. Let's keep going. It says that binding the fowl unto the vine, his ass and colt with choice vine. He has washed his garment in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. This is about Judah. Now, does this sound flattering, y'all? I would say no, because we remember that the people who are whose eyes are red with wine and their teeth white with milk are staggering from this. All right, it sounds like they're drunk, but they haven't drank anything to get them drunk. It's whatever they're reading or looking at. How about that? Now let's keep on going down, because I want to get on down here to Joseph, because this is what the hell we here for. This is Shiloh for me, guys. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it right now, and I'm going to back this shit up. Watch this. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall. The archers have sorely grieved him and shot at him and hated him. But his bow abode in strength. Now remember, I told you that that bow is connected to the rainbow. Look at that. It's feminine. What? I told y'all. Y'all think I'm playing games. And I also told y'all that this bow is actually linked to the rainbow. So y'all got to get into that yourselves. Um, I just can't get into everything right now. Okay. I need y'all to see right there. It's linked to 9 and 14. So y'all got to get into that. But this bow is also linked to Joseph. So what is this telling us, y'all? This is why you got to have your strong coordinates. All right. Now let's keep going. All right. But his bow abode in strength. We right here in number 24. And the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel. Even by the God of thy father who shall help thee. Who's that? That is your father, men, the image of whose image you are made in. Let's keep going. And by the Almighty. Who's that? The image of the Creator. I am made in. Wisdom. Let's keep going. Who shall bless thee with the blessings of heavens above, blessings of the deep that lieth underneath, blessings of the breast and the womb. Blessings of the what? Breast and womb. Let me tell y'all something. This is to Joseph, but Joseph don't have breast and wombs. Remember that. So what is being blessed? The Creator just said right here, I'm going to give you blessings of the breast and the womb. This is being said to Joseph, but Joseph ain't got no breast and wombs. So who is the Creator speaking about right now? Let's keep going. Let's keep going, because then you're going to start to understand what you walked away from if you are, in fact, chasing women of other nations. I'm going to just tell you this right now, guys. This is why the blessing don't follow everybody that's claiming to be Israel. I done told you before, don't be mad at me. Y'all cannot be mad at me. This is in the Torah. Okay, guys? It's right here. This is from the Creator. I'm pointing it out. All right? And more importantly, let's get to 22nd. The blessing of thy father, 26. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bounds of the everlasting hills. And you know what? The everlasting hills, isn't the everlasting covenant connected to Noah in that covenant with the rainbow? I like that. I didn't even notice that before, guys. But we knew that the bow was connected to Joseph, and we see that it's connected to that incident with the rainbow appearing in the heavens, where the Creator said, never again am I going to wipe out every man. Bang! That's why that shit's connected. Oh, remember I told y'all that the Creator said, never again am I going to wipe out everything on the account of man. That a tenth will be pulled out of that. That's why Joseph is pulled as that line. God dang it. Oh, we just figured that out. I hope y'all getting that. I hope y'all are getting that. Shout out to my people who I know is getting that. Shout out to KG. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to, oh, I know y'all are getting that. Listen, I was trying to figure out why Joseph's bow abode. Joseph's bow abode, and why bow was connected to rainbow. So why, when we do the Strong's Concordance on the word bow, does it bring us to rainbow? However, now that I'm reading Genesis 49, it says right here, let's read it again. Let's start in 26. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. I wonder if I hit that word everlasting, if it's going to take me back. I want to see, is this going to take us back to that Genesis 9? Let's see, y'all. That would be amazing right now. Let's see. I'm going to show y'all how my mind works. Let's see. Because, it definitely does, y'all. It definitely does. You see what the hell I'm talking about? Right here, y'all. This everlasting covenant is connected to Joseph. This is connected to Joseph, y'all. That's why Judah is mad, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all this. This is what this cover up is for. This is what this tribe on tribe war is for. This is the protagonist and the antagonist, guys. I'm trying to show y'all this shit in real time right now. Because in this moment, y'all, I did not realize that everlasting covenant, that I could really bring this home like this. That everlasting covenant is directly linked to Joseph, guys. And it's showing you this in the Strong's Concordance. It's showing you this in the wording that's being used. And we ain't even halfway through the journey. I got 2 more verses that's going to support Joseph. Even though that verse in 49 is telling you that Judah is going to reign, even though they're not supposed to. They're going to reign until who it belongs to shows up. Because they unrightfully took it. Watch. Let's keep going. Let's go back to 49. Let's talk about what it say. Come on, guys. Watch this. Let's go back to 49. The blessings. Okay. The everlasting hills. We done proved that that's linked to Joseph. We done proved that that's linked to the everlasting covenant coming through Noah's. That promise through Noah that every man will not be wiped out. Never again will I, sorry, not every man. Never again will I wipe out everything on the account of man. Go back and read that, guys. The Creator promised that in that flood, yes, I wiped out everything, but the next time I'm not going to do that. Everything don't deserve to be wiped out. I am so thankful to my mother. I am a woman. I have to admit this, y'all. I didn't used to always feel like that when I carried the guilt that I, quote, am the direct line of Eve. I didn't feel like that before, not in their churches. But right now, my mother has made me feel free. So listen to this. They shall be, we right here, guys, in 26. They shall be on the head of Joseph. Let me start again because I might have lost y'all. 26, the blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph. On the head of who? Joseph. And on the crown of the head of him that was separate from his brethren. Guys, Joseph is Shiloh. The everlasting covenant is going to come through Joseph's line. The crown is supposed to go to Joseph. And I'm going to prove this. Let's keep going. I told you, the Torah will support the Torah. Right, guys? Didn't I tell y'all that? Let's go. So Deuteronomy 33 and 16. And for the precious things of the earth and fullness thereof, and for the goodwill of him that dwelt in the bush, let the blessing come upon the head of Joseph and upon the top of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. It goes to Joseph. Let's keep going. First Chronicles 5 and 2. Yet Judah prevailed over his brothers, and came a ruler from him. And although the birthright was Joseph's, Shamar ain't making this up. Shamar just showing you what they don't want to tell you. We've been rooting for the bad guys. The blessing follows Joseph. Even though Judah prevails, Judah will only prevail until Shiloh returns. I wait on Shiloh, guys. Shiloh is coming through Joseph. according to my Creator, according to this book. The stone of Israel. Told us in Genesis 49, guys. That crown is going to be Joseph's, no matter what Judah tries to do. All right, guys. This is part 1, but I want to show y'all something that's going to lead part 2. Because now that we got a handle on where this blessing is going, right? Remember I told you that through Joseph, right? I want us to pay real close attention to some of the wording in this blessing, right? For Joseph, right? Because Joseph sounded like he had some good stuff to look forward to. Everybody else ain't had no good stuff to look forward to. Only Joseph. I told you, only Rachel only had 2 sons. And we see that Benjamin is down here raving like a wolf because he's down here in the southern kingdom, hanging out where the blessing ain't at. Go ahead and find yourself hanging out where the blessing ain't at. More power to you. I like when I get on here sometimes and I see people that dropped out of the race because it lets me know you going to go hang out where the blessing ain't at. That's okay with me. I don't mind getting into an ark with 8 people. Sorry, I guess that would be 7. I'm just trying to liken it to what happened in Noah, guys. Hang with me. I don't mind getting into an ark with 8 people, man. You got to understand, man. I really don't. Benjamin is down in the southern kingdom. He's devouring the prey. Who comes up from the prey? Judah. You go ahead and hang out in the southern kingdom. I'll be in the north. I'll be with Israel. As long as Israel's with my Creator. If Israel step away from my Creator, I'm with my Creator. All right, guys? Here, put it to you like this. I'm with my Creator. Okay, guys? As long as my Creator will have me under Israel. Okay, guys? If Israel steps away and is doing something stupid, this is what I'm trying to show y'all, guys. You just have to be ready to rep for your Creator, man. No matter what your tribe's doing, man. Because what we're seeing is the tribe is doing some crazy stuff in this book. And we just had not really got a handle on some of this history. But that's because Mother wasn't guiding that. Now you got Mother guiding it. You see the clarity. You see the difference over here. You see stuff making sense over here. Mother is guiding this. That's the difference. We're not regurgitating the same stuff. I'm showing you what happened. I ain't just telling you there was conflict. I'm showing you the conflict. I'm showing you how this shit went down. I'm going to show you. Jeremiah escaped the Babylonian invasion. He left with a scribe. Yeah. They did a lot of writing, guys. I'm going to show y'all. But first, let's get to Joseph really quick. I'm not going to make this too long. I want to make this a 2-part series. I'm going to get into something that's in here that I want to show y'all really quick. All right. It started out, Joseph is a fruitful bow. Even a fruitful bow by a what? A well. Right, guys? The well ran over. Right? It says the branches ran over. The well, guys, the well followed Miriam. I'm going to get into next week. We're going to talk about Joseph's wells. You're going to see a pattern that the well is always associated with the women. I'm under the belief that this blessing falls to Joseph's daughters, guys. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. It says the Almighty. I'm made in the Almighty's image, guys. This is, they're going to try to tell you here it's the masculine energy. It's not. Sorry, this ain't mama. Mama is not masculine, okay? Anyway, we won't get into too much of it right here, right now. I'll make an episode out of that one, guys, to dig even deeper on that. But clearly they pointing out two creators, the God of thy father and the Almighty, right? But I want you to see what's being blessed. It says blessings of the deep, blessings of the heavens above, blessings of the breast and the womb, right? And see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. The womb, how would the womb be now masculine? So some of this, you just got to kind of pick through nonsense. All right, guys? Just like anything else that we read, guys, we know that there is meaningful content and misleading content. All right, guys? You're going to have your meaningful and your misleading. All right? But like I said, Mama's over here, so I'm just able to discern through some of this nonsense and recognize if the breast and the womb are being blessed. Men don't have breast in the womb, and that's why when mother comes back, she said, "Why do I see every man with his hands on his hips as if as if he's giving birth?" Exactly, because men don't have breast in the womb. But this is the lie they done told in the world that I showed y'all. I done showed y'all that they done told this lie, that the line comes through the man. That is the patriarchal system, and the patriarchy leads to what? Rome. Our Father, whoever, that nonsense that they'll sit your ass down and make you recite. It is all patriarchy. When they came to the shores, they brought the patriarchy. I done showed y'all this mess. In Noah, a husbandman. It's the patriarchy. You want to claim you indigenous? Well, if you indigenous, you weren't calling yourself no damn husband. Because in America, in the KJV definition, the 1611 KJV definition of husband, you will see that in America, that term was not used, that the Europeans brought that to your shores. And who came from Europe? That was Rome. And who's Rome's grandfather? That is Moses. Do your research. I'm doing mine. I'm no longer yelling the tribe of Judah. I'm not doing that no more, y'all. Y'all better get on this bandwagon and figure out who you are. You want to yell you Israel? You better do your damn research. I'm doing mine. And I see the blessing follows Joseph. Joseph is going to have blessings on the breast and womb. And the well followed the woman. So we see where Joseph was blessed, that blessing went straight to Miriam. The water followed her. And I'm going to show y'all next week this woman in the well. Let's get into it. We're going to talk about Joseph's wells, guys. Much love to you guys from the front line. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let Mother guide you. I'll see you guys next week.